Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're already a part of our soul family, we appreciate you coming back again and again and again. You are loved. Family, I have a very important message to deliver to you today. Keep in mind, this is a collective message, which means that not everything will fit for everybody. So take what fits and leave the rest, okay? If this message resonates with you, don't forget to show this video some love. Tap the like button, tap the subscribe button, and share this message with someone else who may be able to benefit from this message as well. So without further ado, family, let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into this reading. My beautiful, beautiful people. I feel like for some of you, there is a deep knowing about something. There is something that you have been feeling inside for a long time, but it's recently been brought to the forefront for you. Because we got the deep knowing card here. Some of you may be life path 3. Some of you may have been born in March as well. Happy early birthday. Some of you may have been on this journey for 3 years now. Like maybe you've been on a spiritual awakening journey for about 3 years now. With the Hierophant card here to clarify the deep knowing card. So I'm using 2 different decks, okay? So with the Hierophant card here, I feel like there is some type of knowledge that has recently been brought to the forefront in regards to your beliefs, maybe your spiritual beliefs for some of you. And so you're starting to feel more secure in changing your beliefs. Many of you are beginning to embark on a spiritual journey, or you're learning more about your spirituality. And so the Hierophant card is here to say that you will be receiving the necessary guidance that you need. Because we also got the Find an Oracle card. So some of you guys are wanting a reading or needing a reading. But maybe you've been procrastinating for a while. Maybe you haven't had the funds to do so. Maybe you're not really sure where to go. Private readings are open. You can book a private reading with me whenever you're ready. That link is down below in the description box. Because I feel like some of you are wanting clarity on this. Some of you are feeling very confident in your new beliefs, or you're starting to feel that resonation. Like you're like, okay, the things that you're reading about and learning about now are resonating with you. But you want a deeper look, like you want, I want to say a different perspective is what you want. Okay. And so with the Hierophant here, they're saying you're going to get that. Okay. They're telling you to look for individuals that can help you along this journey. You don't have to go through this alone. Okay. And so the Hierophant card speaks of tradition and convention. It can also represent a teacher or counselor who will be able to help you learn. All right. So that is what this deep knowing is about. There's something within you that is coming to light. Some of you may be seeing butterflies. You may be seeing a lot of the color blue. Some of you may be air signs as well. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Some of you just got like a fresh pair of white sneakers. That was really specific. All right. So the Hierophant here, and when it's in reverse, it also speaks about conformity, morality, and ethics. So some of you are stepping out of that box that you've been placed in, you know, like you're learning, no, I don't have to conform. I don't have to live life that way. I don't have to think the way that they're trying to program me to think. All right. Many of you are decolonizing is what I'm hearing. Okay. And it happened in divine timing with the divine timing card here. For a lot of you, I feel like some of you have been browsing on social media. You may even have quote unquote woke friends, or as I like to say, consciously aware friends, because the word woke has become a derogatory term. Okay. It's become a way to make a mockery of people that are consciously aware. So some of you have people within your friends group or your family that have been trying to educate you on certain topics for a very long time, and you're just now starting to realize, oh shit, they were right. Oh shit, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's the truth. And so that happened for you in divine timing, and this brings you freedom. Some of you are also life path 5s, or you were born in May, okay, or you've been on your spiritual journey for 5 years now. Some of you could be 41. Maybe you have a grandparent that was born in 1941. Some of you may be 44, or a grandparent born in 44, or maybe you were born in 1944 as well. Some of you have children that were born in 2003, 2014, okay? Take it as it resonates, but it doesn't have to resonate. Some of you will be turning 36 this year as well. Some of you are life path 9s. And so let's clarify this divine timing card. Tell me more about the divine timing card. I feel like some of you are a little confused on this journey. Like I feel like there's certain truths that have come to you that are really hitting you, and you're not really taking it that well. Wow. Thank you, ancestors. So we got the 6 of Staves here in reverse. And so just like I was saying, right, it speaks of a lack of recognition, lack of success, self-doubt, lost confidence, lack of inspiration. You're feeling like, damn, everything that I've been taught is a lie. It makes you question yourself. It makes you question everything. For some of you, you're just like, you're in this deep depression now because you're learning that what you thought was true is not true. And congratulations, welcome to your spiritual awakening. It's not all roses and lilies, okay? But find comfort in the fact that you're not alone. We have a whole community here, okay? Drop your comments in the comment section. We want to build a community in the comment section. All right? And you can also book me if you want some professional advice on this topic, because it's really not fun. It's not fun, but it becomes something that helps you grow. Being awakened is a journey, and it can get lonely until you meet your soul tribe. And then once you meet your soul tribe, it becomes refreshing. So you never know who you'll meet online. Be social on social media, okay? Drop some comments down below. Let us know how you're feeling, what you're going through. You're not alone. And I do read through the comments. I respond when I can. But we have a bunch of great viewers who are active in the comment section, and they're always willing to offer support, okay? So yeah, with the 6 of Staves here, some of you are sad and lonely. You're crying. You feel lied to. Some of you don't even want to answer calls from your family either. All right, you've been very emotional. And I also want to mention, so today is February 12th, 2025. And tonight there will be a full moon in Leo. Okay, why does this matter? Why is this significant? Because the full moon in Leo represents challenges. Okay, it represents changes. Everything that a lot of you are going through as far as learning new things about yourself and the world around you. So there will be sudden changes, unexpected events and shifts, okay, which will be causing uncertainty, some tension, and maybe even some anxiety. They want you to breathe through it, in through your nose all the way in, and out through your mouth all the way out. So you should be taking full, thorough, deep breaths, okay? Now is not the time to be turning to any substances. Okay, smoking, drinking, you're going to go crazy, and it's going to set you back. Believe me when I say it's going to set you back. You want to go through this, feel your emotions, and reach a level of acceptance so that you can let it go, release it, and grow from it, okay? Move on. You'll be able to make space for new experiences and new beginnings. And so communication is going to be very important during this full moon in Leo. Honor your support systems as well. Don't try to be all introverted. Don't try to go on your shell. If you need to be in your shell for a minute to do some thinking, that's fine. But They really want you to reach out to your support system because they want you to know that you're not doing this alone. You're not in this alone. Okay. And so when it comes to the government, when it comes to the corporation, the United States corporation, okay, there will be agreements, treaties, and contracts that have been broken. Well, sorry, these contracts and agreements have been broken for generations, but the fact that they are being broken will be coming to the forefront. So some of you may be studying the Bill of Rights. You may be studying your laws because you want to know your rights, and you're realizing, oh shit, that cop violated me 5 years ago. You know, this doctor had no right to do this to me 6 years ago. Like you're realizing all the times that your rights were violated. Okay, so there may be a level of narrow-mindedness and prejudice and racism that will increase, because what's going to happen now to the people that we're pointing the fingers at, they will become defensive, and then they will start to gaslight. So this is a time for you to be strong. You have to remain strong, okay? And you got to keep reading. Read and communicate. Okay, so this is also going to affect the media, transportation, rights for women, so-called minorities, okay, the food industry and the environment. Everything will be affected, but this is why we have to stick together. It's very important for you to join societies and organizations, okay, help out. Some of you had commented, I think, on my last video saying that you started your own organizations and nonprofits, or you're joining them. That's amazing. We need that energy. We have to band together. Okay, this is a global revolution taking place. I have chills right now. Okay, so the full moon in Leo is also going to highlight jealousy. Okay, so you may notice some people coming out of the woodwork hating on you. Okay, people who are selfish are going to be brought to the forefront. You're going to realize, wow, I've been helping you all this time and you ain't did shit for me. People who are disloyal and arrogant and insincere, all of these people are going to be brought to the forefront. Okay, everything in the dark eventually comes to the light. These people are being exposed under this full moon. The ancestors are wanting you to embody the energy of a Leo moon, okay? Leo moons are proud, intense, courageous, bold, and they're passionate. And with passion comes emotion. So they want you to tap into your emotions. Some of you will feel the need to cry. Like some of you are going to be crying for the first time in years. And it's going to feel great after, because it's a form of release. Okay, so keep that in mind. Not only is it an emotional time, it's a time of romance, right? And that's why they got Valentine's Day, which I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and you can do your own research on it. And I think I posted about it a few years ago, and I will be posting it again. The reason why I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, because it's rooted in conflict, blood, and chaos, but whatever. If you celebrate it, you celebrate it. But there's a reason why there's all this love and romance energy during this time. And it's not just because of Valentine's Day. It's not because of Valentine's Day. It's because of the energy surrounding this time. Okay? So before these man-made holidays were even created, these energies existed. So we got the sexy time card here. All right. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're tapping into self-expression. You're loving on yourself. Some of you are doing like love rituals for yourself, or trying to attract someone to you. Some of you are just simply taking spiritual baths to make yourself feel good. Right. Some of you are tapping more into your creativity as well. And this is going to boost your ego, because at the end of the day, we need the ego. Now, when there is an overkill of ego, that's when it becomes a problem, because our ego is our sense of self-worth. So we want to keep it under control, but we still need it. So this is going to help to boost your confidence. And if you're not doing these things, then you will start to look into how to do them. Okay. Some of our men too are going to be doing things to make them feel better. I feel like we have some men listening here who have been depending on women to make them feel better. And so they're going to be learning how to make themselves feel better. They're going to learn to not depend on external validation. With sexy time here, some of you guys are also working on building a stronger foundation within your relationships. So your romantic relationships, this could even be your friends, remember I said some of you should be tapping in with your support system. So you'll be doing that. You'll be reaching out to them. And even if you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, or let's say you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, right? Let's say you're consciously aware and so you stop celebrating these holidays. You're choosing to be like, okay, well, do y'all want to have a girls' night? You're hitting your girls up. You're hitting your guys up like, yo, let's go chill. We're going to go outside. We outside. We're going to have some fun. Or we're in the house watching movies, or we're in the house playing games, whatever the case may be. You're reaching out to your support system and you're showing love in that way. Okay. We got the number 1 here. So some of you may have been born in January. You might be Capricorns. And for some of you, this represents a new beginning because it says fresh start. Okay. Tell me more about this energy. Okay. 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 So, all right, we got 4 cards here to clarify. So for some of you, you're moving away. This fresh start symbolizes you moving away from financial poverty. This symbolizes you getting your money up. Some of you are taking financial literacy classes because you want to learn how to spend your money. Some of you have hired a business manager or a financial manager. Some of you are managing yourselves. Like maybe you're looking more into your spending. You might be documenting your spending, taking note and creating Excel spreadsheets like on how much you spent, how much you've made, and all that stuff. Okay. And with the King of Swords here, you're taking on the role of a leader, which is Leo energy, especially with this Leo full moon, right? You're taking on the role of a leader. You're leading yourself. You're parenting yourself. You're using your logic and you are leveling up. For some of you, this fresh start is you walking away from a relationship and moving on to something that is more emotionally fulfilling. You're healing from heartbreak, grief, loss with the 3 of Swords here upright. Okay. It says your heart has been wounded, but know that the pain will make you stronger. More air sign energy here as well. It says, what emotional pain am I currently experiencing and how can I use it as an opportunity for growth? So some of you are healing from emotional pain. And I feel like for sexy time, many of you are, again, you're loving on yourself to help yourself heal. And that in return is going to bring someone that can love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And I'm hearing from some of you, I'm not looking for nobody. I'm good, and that's fine. That's fine. You do need time to heal. But eventually you will want to get back out there and you will want that companionship. You're just not there yet. Okay. Don't force anything to fit because I am delete happy. Okay. I delete ignorant comments with the quickness. So when you are in my comment sections, make sure that you are acting like you got some sense. Moving forward. We got the daydreaming card here upright. So many of you have been daydreaming about this time. Many of you have been manifesting. Many of you have been astral traveling. Many of you have been meeting your soul family, your star family, because of the fact that you're astral traveling. Tell me more about this daydreaming card. Wow, they're on a roll today. So some of you were in a place where you wanted to give up. You wanted to surrender because you were overwhelmed, and you're coming out of that funk. You're getting out of that. Okay. Some of you may have been betrayed and manipulated. Maybe you were in contact with someone who was an opportunist. Okay. And so many of you stayed around because of fear of change. You felt stuck and you were unable to move forward. And so now many of you are sitting there during the day daydreaming, like you're thinking about your new beginnings. You're thinking about what you can do to find your way out for those of you who have not yet left that situation. Okay? They want you to be careful of making hasty decisions out of emotion. All right? I feel like there may be even some government agents in here right now listening. Fear mongering, trying to use their energy to fear monger. The ancestors want you to know that we're not afraid. They want you to know that you're not powerful. You don't have any power over us. This could be government agents. This could be like CIA. This could be FBI. Drop that in the comment section, family. Say, I am safe and protected at all times. You don't have any power. None whatsoever. Okay? So be careful of fear mongering. Be careful of watching the news. This is going to be the time where they're doing that because, again, they want to gaslight you. They want to deflect away from the fact that all of this truth is coming to light. But you are very protected at this time, okay? You are very protected at this time with the Wheel of Fortune here upright. Your ancestors are protecting you. Many of you hold very high positions in the spiritual world, okay? You are an earth angel. Many of you are earth angels. Many of you are so-called aliens, and they don't want you to know that. So you do have very strong powers within you that you can use to pick yourself up and your people up out of this funk. Okay, because again, this is spiritual war, and that is why they're doing so much to chemicalize your food, your water, your self-care products, because they're trying to break you down spiritually. Okay? And so that's not going to rock here with this Wheel of Fortune. You're protected. Okay, we also got the World card here upright. Like your ancestors are like, no, it's like all of that is coming to an end. Okay, it's all coming to an end. Many of you are being more mindful of what you're eating and what products you're consuming. Many of you are moving out of a place of fear, because the World card speaks of completion. Wholeness, integration. And so many of us are moving together now. Again, we're coming together. And we're utilizing our strength as a collective in order to win this spiritual warfare. Whereas there was a time where many of you may have lacked inspiration. You may have lacked enthusiasm. You may have lacked ambition. You may have even had blocked creativity. But all of that is coming to an end now because you have been doing the work. Okay, you are now at a place of awareness. Okay, so there will be a lot of revelations. And with those revelations will be all these emotions bursting into our consciousness. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to express yourself, okay? Let things out of your system. Some of you need to do some spiritual detoxes. Some of you need to do some physical detoxes. Some of you may have gotten the poke, and you will need to detox heavy metals out of your system. Okay? So they want you to feel your feelings and get up out of them. They don't want you to sit in your feelings. Okay? You need to express them. So some of you will be writing. Some of you may have been like singers, rappers, writers before. I may even have some like ghost writers listening to me. You guys will be tapping back into that energy because it's another form of self-expression. And maybe you stopped doing that because of the fact that you were lacking that inspiration and that enthusiasm. Okay, you were in a place of doubt. You were like, what is the point? You didn't see a point in living. You didn't see a point of doing that. But now you're up out of that, so you will start to express yourself again. Some of you are performers as well with the blissed out card here, or some of you guys will be going to performances. You may be going to the movie theater. You may be going to concerts. You're doing things to make yourself feel better. Okay, tell me more about this blissed out card. Okay, yeah, change, rebirth, ending. So there's the death card here to clarify this blissed out. So yeah, it's death to the part of yourself that was depressed and sad and anxious, okay? Like you're moving out of that. I'm telling you, and you're moving out of it so fast. I'm seeing like the chariot card. I didn't pull the chariot card, but I'm seeing you moving up out of that quickly. And so every time a new part of you is reborn, there's a part of you that dies, okay? And that's why it's important for us to not fear death. Because we don't die. We are eternal. So I don't even like really using that word death because we don't die. Okay? We transcend, we ascend, we transform, we transmute. Energy never dies. We keep going. We keep coming back. And that's how they've tried to scare us for so long, trying to convince us to be afraid of death. Our ancestors never feared death. We never feared death. We fought, even if it included us potentially transforming and passing away. We fought. But now it's a different type of war that we're fighting. This is spiritual warfare. Okay. And that's what we're learning from our ancestors. We're learning from I don't want to say their mistakes because they did things the way that they had to, right? But now times are different. So we're fighting differently. Remember I said the way out is in. Okay. Tell me more. Build home, right? So some of you guys, again, are building homes. You're purchasing land, or you're finding a way to get land. And the reason why I say that is because for some of you, you have inherited land, or you're getting back land that was taken from your ancestors, and you're building on it. Some of you are building compounds and moving your elders, like your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-grandfather, grandfather, uncles. Like you're moving people on your compound. You're going to start growing your own food. Like you're building like a family farm type of thing. Okay. And you're getting back to your roots in that way. Tell me more about this. Some of you may be June babies. Some of you may be life path 6s. Yeah. Transition. Exactly. We got the 6 of swords here in reverse. Transition, moving on, progress, personal growth in order to clarify the build home. So some of you are building up yourselves so that you can make these steps, okay? But for those of you who have already done the personal work, you're now moving on to building physical homes, creating generational wealth. Okay, you're solidifying. Some of you are learning about trusts. You're tapping into trusts, and you're learning about how to protect your assets through different types of laws and acts and bills and all of this stuff. Okay, and so it says move on from the past and journey towards a brighter future. And I told you guys, like you're moving very quickly towards this progress. Okay. Many of you are growing beautifully. I'm so proud of you. The ancestors are so proud of you. Keep going. Some of you are moving out of state. You're moving across the water. You may be even moving out of the U.S. You're like, screw the U.S. I'm done with this place. All right. And then with the 5 of Pentacles here, bright, it speaks about recovery, hope, reaching out for help. And remember, I said you guys are going to be tapping in with your support system. You're not alone in this. So you're going to be reaching out to maybe some forums, connecting with people, asking for help when you need it. Some of you may be building, like maybe creating like a GoFundMe, and you're sending it out to your friends and your family. Like, hey, let's all pool money and get some land. Tell me more. That's dope. I love that for y'all. I love that for us. Tell me more. Sleepless. Okay, and this is on your mind. Like this is all you can think about. But your ancestors want you to rest. Okay, they want you to rest because some of your messages and your next steps are going to be coming to you through your dreams. So try to sleep. If you're having a hard time sleeping, drink some lavender tea, some chamomile tea, put some lavender or chamomile essential oils in a diffuser to relax your mind. Try to meditate before you go to sleep. Also, they want you to stop using your phone. Like they want you to stop falling asleep with your phone because the blue light is interrupting your sleep. Okay, so maybe about 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, plug your phone somewhere away from your bed and read yourself to sleep. Okay, or meditate yourself to sleep. We got the 9 here upright. We got the number 9 here. Maybe some Virgo babies, maybe life path 9s again. Tell me more. In their shoes. Okay, so your ancestors are wanting you to kind of follow their footsteps, okay? They want you to do things your own way, but many of you have ancestors who built their own communities. Some of you have ancestors who helped build Black Wall Street, Rosewood, a lot of these communities and towns, even some in Brazil and other countries that were damaged by colonizers, okay, with their jealousy. And so they want you to tap back into that energy. They're telling you that you have the ability to do it. You can do it. Okay. So what happened was a lot of them, they pooled their money. But of course, there was more trust back then. Unfortunately, we will have to rebuild that trust because we have a lot of our own people who have sold us out, right? So we will have to reconnect with people and learn how to rebuild trust, learn how to be trustworthy as well and not greedy. And once we do that, we'll be able to pool our money and use the money for the good of our people. So we'll be able to use the money to build our own communities, towns, and protect it under certain trust laws. So you will need to be studying laws. And like I said, everyone will have something to bring to the table because some of you are already studying trust laws. You're studying foreign trust laws. You're studying the Bill of Rights, okay, the Constitution. You're studying treaties. So with that knowledge, you might meet someone who has the money. So maybe you have the knowledge and you don't have the money. We might meet people who have the money, who will be willing to put money together, put knowledge together, and make something shake, okay? So your ancestors are urging you to make those moves. Resources include more than just money. A resource is anything that can help supply your wants and needs, and that includes information. Wow, that's powerful. Tell me more. And with the justice card here in reverse, yeah, it speaks about dishonesty, bias, imbalance, unfairness. So there was a lot of betrayal. We will have to heal from that. We got the hanged man here upright. So that speaks about surrender, letting go, new perspectives. Again, so seeing things differently, right? Rebuilding our relationships, interpersonal relationships, rebuilding trust. Okay, moving with integrity. So moving with love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. Okay. And those are the 5 principles of Moorish science. Noble Drew Ali. That's somebody you definitely should do some research on. Okay. Okay, let me get a card to close this reading. Give me a card to close this reading. So we got the 6 of Pentacles upright. It says equality is necessary to balance out the situation. So equality, again, like I was just saying with the 5 principles, right? We need to respect each other. It says, how can I balance giving and receiving? What can you bring to the table? And how can you be open to receiving from your peers and your support system? So the 6 of Pentacles also speaks about charity, generosity, giving, sharing, and having compassion, okay? They want us to embody those qualities. This was a very powerful message. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about this reading. Sending you so much love and healing energy. Don't forget, if you want more clarity and a deeper look into your situation, definitely book a personal reading with me. That link is down below in the description box. Until next time, family, peace and oneness.